In the words of the Grand Master Ken Nagel, what a grand and glorious day it is to be a DeMolay. I cannot explain what a pleasure it is to join you this weekend as the Junior Past Master Counselor of this jurisdiction. As a Northern California DeMolay, I travel the world to represent each and every one of you as the International Master Counselor, and I hope that I'm making you proud. I've gone to such great jurisdictions this year, such as Southern California, our brothers to the south. I've traveled up to Washington earlier in the year. Also, I've been to Oklahoma, who is the largest per capita of DeMolay in all of DeMolay International. I've also gone to Georgia, who has hit positive growth for 3 years running. Must be something about them Georgia peaches, huh? You know, and I have actually realized something, because the Grand Master, although with those guitars, I don't think I can call you Cockerham, I think it's Rockerham. I don't know if you guys saw those guitars, but make sure you check them out because they are awesome. But Missouri DeMolay is phenomenal, and they are really someone that we can really parallel with, because they are growing, they are moving, they are shaking. They have 988 members. After this weekend, they're going to have a little over 1,000, and there's a population of 6 million in Missouri. Now, California, we have about 2,000 members between our two jurisdictions, and there's a population of 36 million. So, we're gunning for you. I want all of you to think about that, because as I've traveled America this year and gone up to Canada, I've realized that this jurisdiction, actually, our world as a whole, is at a crossroads. And the decisions that we make will affect our communities for years to come. Are you excited about the possibilities? Do you believe that you have what it takes to make a difference in our society? I'd like to ask you all a question. Who here spends at least an hour a week on Facebook, MySpace, YouTube, any of those combined? At least an hour a week. What about like an hour a day? Anyone? Anyone? All right. Well, I've got a proposition for all of you. What if the next time, instead of spending that amount of time, you spend half of that, and you go to CNN.com, or you read a newspaper and you learn about the world. This is a point that was brought up by Brother Guzzo earlier, and it really is important, because just being aware of what is occurring in society makes a difference. Knowledge is power, and when you don't know what or why decisions are being made, you are powerless. Now, the time for complacency and apathy has passed, my fellow DeMolays. As citizens of this great country, as DeMolays, we must make vital choices and give everything we have to improve our communities and make DeMolay grow in Northern California. I believe it was President John Fitzgerald Kennedy who described this crossroads the best when he said, "Never before has man had such a capacity to control his own environment, to end hunger, poverty, and disease, to banish illiteracy and massive human misery. We have the power to make the best generation of mankind in the history of the world." So how do we make history with the best generation of mankind the world has ever seen? With you, and you, and you, yeah, you too, doing everything you can to make sure that you live the virtues of DeMolay. DeMolay is not a club you join. It's a guidebook for the circuitous path to manhood and how to be a better citizen of our fabulous nation. You DeMolays are the future leaders of innovation, politics, business, and the well-being of mankind. I quote Mahatma Gandhi, who said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." Northern California DeMolay, what do we want that change to be? How do we want that change to affect our communities? Where do we want that change to take us? My brothers, DeMolays are that change, and you, Northern California DeMolay, can determine how great it will be. All it takes is hope and hard work. You have to give everything you have, every ounce of everything in order to succeed at anything. Now, just a few years ago, I sat where you now sit, saw what you now see. I believe I sat right about there. So you young man, maybe one day, you can be where you now see me. People said I could never do it. People said I shouldn't even try. But I stand before you now to tell you not to listen to those people. Nothing was ever achieved without someone giving everything they have to achieve a dream. Nothing was ever achieved without others having doubt about your future success. In the words of Robert Kennedy, only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. Northern California DeMolay, as a fellow brother, I dare you to do the same. God bless DeMolay.